Tuli Cowan brings us the proof. When it comes to adventures in retirement, the sky really is the limit. Arizona is famous for its dry heat, and that's exactly what draws snowbirds here to escape the harsh, biting cold of winter. But it's not just humans who migrate. Some snowbirds come with wings made of steel. Welcome to Davis-Monthan Air Force Base in Tucson, a place where, for nearly 80 years, military aircraft have come to rest in the warm embrace of the desert. Son, thousands of them. Some older than the people who now care for them. These aircraft stand silently, lined up tail to tail like sentinels of the past, a graveyard to some, a sacred ground to others. But don't call it a boneyard in front of Colonel Neil Aurelio, the commander of the 309th Aerospace Maintenance and Regeneration Group, or AMARG as it's known. We have a love-hate relationship with that title, he says. It implies junk, it implies decay, it implies trash. He sees something entirely different. To him, these aircraft aren't being discarded. They're being given a second chance at life. The truth is, once they come in here, we see it as the start of a new mission. Here, vital parts are harvested, not scrapped, and sent off to keep other aircraft flying, both for the U.S. and its allies. Last year alone, over 9,000 parts were salvaged, saving American taxpayers a staggering $470 million. This desert base functions like a strategic reserve, America's aviation back pocket. Planes are carefully preserved, first sealed in black latex, then covered in white to reflect the scorching sun. They wait patiently, sometimes for years, and when duty calls, they rise again. In 1948, during the Berlin airlift, C-47s were pulled from this very storage and sent back into service. Just last year, 2 B-1 bombers, after 3 years of sitting here, took flight once more. Sometimes even planes get retirement remorse. Sure, you could visit an Air Force museum, see aircraft frozen in time, but you can't hear them roar. You can't smell the burnt fuel. You can't feel them come alive. That's exactly why retired Air Force pilot Chris Fahey does what he does. He now flies a Soviet-era MiG-15, soaring through California skies in one of the only single-seat MiGs flying in the U.S. Spectators gather at the Planes of Fame Museum, the oldest non-government aviation museum in the country, where the mission is simple: keep the old birds flying. There's debate around the world, says the museum president, Steve Hinton. Some say these planes are too valuable to fly. But the truth? More World War II and Korean War aircraft are flying now than in 1970. That's thanks to museum founder Ed Maloney, who began buying up surplus planes after WO2, determined to preserve history, not just in glass cases but in the skies. Steve Hinton has restored over 60 of those planes himself, bringing them back to their rightful place, the air. Take his 1944 P-51 Mustang. Today, it flies more hours than it ever did in combat. You ready? He asks. I can't wait. This is more than nostalgia. This is a reminder. Retirement isn't the end of the story. We all have another chapter, no matter our age or our airframe. And while the sun will eventually set for us all, our glory days are not gone. They made us who we are. That was beautiful, so good, so much fun, for both man and machine.